I used to think Clive was the one who liked sex. But then I found I missed it.
Insidious vermin crawling off with their sandy tongues, swallowing grain back into their rotting skulls and scraping their way through the pus-filled ego ears, listening only for appraisal, and likes, and likes, and likes, and likes, and likes. And likes, and likes. Dainty balloons with 99-cent curved ribbon lollygagging in the cloud, refusing to pop and make space to allow for helium redistributions. Cheap, manufactured ideas, or the lack thereof, slapped into the idiot's palm, for no better reason other than the incessant need to sloppy piggyback ride on the coattails of some other virtuous self-proclaiming 22-year-old. I feel pulled, one hand gripping at the baby hairs on my neck, as another hand yanks on the nails of my toes with pliers. There's a cock in my mouth and a kazoo in my ass, and everyone in this stark white stretch of the new age just stares at me with cold, cobalt pierces, deadlock grave eyes, as their guitars and putt-playing Dior, crochet needles and Bjork and chunky vintage platforms and slick eyeliner stencils and playful kittens and fairy pots and raspberry and tufted mushrooms and dirty jockstraps and brutalism and their pits and their wits and their wages and all their useless shit litters up our
pixelated blue-lighted sweeps over the eyes of the next generations. Young professionals being hooded, gawking at famed art, these babies chewing sugar bubblegum, popping thin membrane circles at one another while giggling, repeat, these hopeless young 20-somethings, pretty little things, slowly boiling on this weeping bed. And our bubblegum brains have nothing to say. Nothing more to say than copious amounts of double-clicked programmed hearts repeating the latest trending vapid noise, zipping across millions of other 20-something screens, unifying our sugar-blasted, cavity-written rotten brains. At least what's left of them.
It is in your
Decaying with pleasure. Shiny lights and music catered for you. White men singing the blues. Screen 1, Screen 2, Screen 3, Screen 4. You want more screens? Ship them straight to your door.
We all scream for more screens.
Silent screamers live in the placation.
Some coffee drinkers
Sexual manipulation. New Age love. New Age begging. LED iOS control center cases. It will be exactly how to turn on your personal hotspot. Full eyes, flossing over morning, noon, and night. Notifications keeping you awake. Tech doesn't procure that ugly morning breath.
Energy exits sound alarm about
That light sound on the tongue.
not designed to
That human huff from the midnight snacks and being too tired to brush it off.
2022 funny
You and your sexy new
In
party.
1990, when the Hubble
Virtual halitosis on the home front. Aliens hiding amongst the gerbils, long lost human empathy dug underground in a smooth of
200
mosquitoes.
people in 20 years.
Weeping, crunchy carcasses who refuse to let the teardrops
The
flow.
climate disaster is here.
The brain analyzing maps of this brave new world
The
and a
climate
brave new society. With nothing brave about it.
Fun Dive Bar.
Eyes falling out of schools and splattering onto the liquid retina display, crying like a goddamn egg. As the amygdala rampages the snack pantry for more and more empty caloric memes, balancing with articles, sex, emails, information on information on information on information. We invite these headlines into our beds.
We are the universe looking backwards. Carbon manifested. Buzzword, carbon. Oxygen's fragmented cousin who lives on the other coast. Can't live with them, can't live with them. Soon we won't be able to live at all.
Unaware we are getting fucked raw by them.
Did you hear?
A certain
Jenny is
special
having a
kind
little
of love.
child. They had this huge gender reveal party for their future little queer. It's a boy. Blue powder everywhere. All over everyone. Chemical blue dye everyone. Blue. Their own little boy blue. Thanks to you, two little John James Blue. I wonder what it'll be like. Which comes first? The cut of the umbilical cord or the molding of the oxygen mask? Poor little John James Blue doesn't stand a chance. Suffocating on burnt ambers. High alert. Air quality. Will you stop breathing? Poor little John James Blue. He'll never get to look up at the stars and ponder his existence. Look up into space and see the stars that exploded so he could be here. To look up and say thank you. Thank you for exploding. Carbon. Manifested. Little John James will get his oxygen mask screwed into his skull.
Ticking and collecting, tallying and scoring the arbitrary experience point. The physical conservatives that hate abstract art, their world is doused with logic, dripping with cerebral self-righteousness, sparking and reloading with how to keep themselves on top. Money versus the eventual heat death of the universe. Incineration of stuff. And juicy overpriced blood sticks. Stopping a maniacal. Tick, 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 stop, tick, 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 stop, tick, 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 stop. I used to be so in love with the idea of the silly clicking chemical releases weaseling their way through the feeble folds of my motherboard. Because I am the ripening fruit, reaching its juiciest, most delicious stage. Ripe. Vitality at the beginning of the end. The faithless slipping decline, boiling this warm notion down to flies and worms and maggots. It's very gradual, as I know you all are aware. Life on the parabola. Any object thrown initially attempts so desperately to escape the loss of pining for infinite velocity to well deep into outer space, to kiss stars, to cradle moon jump, to spread toes out on the subatomic space dust, to be ripped into a thin line in the deepest black hole. How romantic. Our parabola extends. Curved, dotted line with ancient Greek reaches, and for just a brief millisecond, it's at its balanced with all other forces in the cool universe. A brief, glorious moment of pure suspension in pain. This body is fastly approaching that beautiful split second in time where I will be the highest I could ever get. Floated and poised in space and time. Cells rearing to grow and bust open to release a feverish liveliness. Before my cells began to curve back from whence they came. The kinetic, energetic buzz out. The long, steady drop into the earth. Cold and uncrackable like a wintered chain link fence. No. I am no longer in love with the idea of love. The teeming world just doesn't seem pretty anymore. It is fastly approaching dizzying height. It is so uncertain. Barreling like the unforgiving express trains. Barreling and I've been forced onto the tracks. Barreling and I am frozen in complacency. Eyelids peeled and focused on that dotted line. A dotted line begging to complete the inevitable. It begins as a little whistle, followed by a scream,
Finally, a soul-shattering howl, bending me deep into the piss-filled muck. You've heard these screams. They're the kind of screams that keep you up at night. We are living in the placation vacation. To pacify, to mollify, to simply nullify our existence in life. We are living at the end of the world. We are living at the end of connection. We are living at the end of life.